Hello. So, what I am doing today, folks, is I'm starting something called Operation Gyal Dem. Cause I realize that a lot of the time, we need direction, and there's nobody around us physically to give us that direction. So, with the help of the Most High, I'm going to attempt to do so. All right, like a kind of big sister kind of vibe. So, sometimes your problem is, Gyal Dem, that you don't want to listen to the people that are around you. Sometimes there are people around you with wisdom, people trying to steer you in the right direction, in the winning direction. And you choose not to listen because you prefer to listen to your friends. You want to remain in your friends group. You want to be accepted and to be different and to think different. It will cause you to be kind of outcasted. So you sacrifice your future. You sacrifice a successful future for instant gratification through friendship. So the question I will be asking the Most High today is, what is the issue to address at this time? So, what is the issue to address at this time, Most High? The Gyal Dem. Don't worry. This is the school of life. That's what we have to realize. So even though I'm saying what I'm saying, it doesn't mean that I'm coming down hard on you. I just want you to realize that you're in school and you have the power to pass or fail. Yeah. So how do you know if you passed? You know you passed when you're actually happy, like for real happy. You know that you've passed when you don't feel any guilt within you. You know that you failed when you're disappointed and sad. When even though you're in the midst of company, you still feel lonely. When you try so hard to fit in, but still you feel left out. That's life telling you something. I think that would be telling you that you're not on the right path. Because you know you're on the right path when you're at peace within yourself. You know you're on the right path when you're joyous. You know what I'm saying? Positive energy. So, but what you have to remember is nobody could be positive all the time. You know what I'm saying? So, there's gonna always be highs and lows. The thing is, when you hit those lows, it's time to make moves so you can get back to your highs. Okay? Get back to your place of happiness, your place of peace, your place of self-confidence, your place of self-love. So let's see. What is the issue to address at this time besides what I just addressed? Because somebody needed to hear that. All right. Lord. Bring it down. Bring it down for me. Nice. Yeah, you see, why I did that just now is because I like to see girls winning. I hate to see girls making a mess out of their lives. So I'm a little bit harsh on the females because I'm a little bit disappointed in our general state at this time. Okay, so I'm a little bit catty right now with my sisters, but I love y'all. Okay, I do. Yeah, so I'm gonna try to bring it down, and I'm gonna talk to you like a friend. I'm not forcing nothing on you, but I want to open your mind so that you can at least see the other side of the coin, so you know you have a choice. By giving you this information, you can then make better choices in your life. All right, so let's see what the big issue is today for you, Gyal Dem. So the big issue for you today, Gyal Dem, is working. You're disappointed. So disappointments in your work situation. At the bottom of the deck, we have loser. That's not cool. So your money, you want to get your money up. At the bottom of the deck, we have loser. So the underlying issue is loser, cultured, focused, forced. Valued, distorted self-belief. Or no, distorted belief system. Sorry, distorted belief system. So this here is coming from, your dissatisfaction in your work is coming from you not seeing things clearly. Let me see. So working and disappointment. You know what? I'm going to clarify working and disappointment. Make sure that I'm getting, because it could be working through disappointment or something like, okay, let's say we got loser, cultured, focused, but it's forced. So it's like you've been paying attention to the wrong things. Yeah, that's like what I was talking about before, trying to fit in, trying to force things so that you'll be valued, but then you just end up having a distorted belief system. Let's read on. So we got sensible, confident. Oh, we have sad. Then we have wise. And then we have travel. Okay, so this here reading is not about actual work. It's about you working through disappointments. It's about you working through being disappointed in your distorted belief system, because you're forcing the issue so that you can be valued. Like I said, trying to fit in where you're not fully welcomed. Now, ladies, one of the things I want you to understand is females are very competitive when it comes to other females. When you guys are getting ready to go out anywhere and you're putting on your makeup and your weave and your clothes and your high heels or whatever you wear, each one is looking at the other one and trying to outdo the other one. Is that true or is it false? Now, in that group, there usually is that one who is all about the friendship. There is that one who knows how to be a good friend. That could be you who is watching this video right now. Now, you who are being an actual friend, you who actually value the people that you have in your clique, in your group, you're not competing with them, because in your eyes you love them, so you want everybody to shine. But just because you love someone, it doesn't mean that they're gonna love you back, at least not in the way that you love them. So the fact that they are competitive and bitchy and catty and want the attention to be on their self and things like that. It's not really that they don't like you, it's a distorted belief system. They prioritize getting attention, shit like that, being the baddest bitch and things like that. So they naturally compete, whether they like you or not. And in most cases, if you're in their clique, they like you. The only time they stop liking you is when they try so hard to outdo you, but they can't outdo you. Then you know it's time for you to get away from that clique, because y'all not gonna be clicking anymore. You understand what I'm saying? So the sensible thing to do is to be confident. However, that brings you the sadness, like I said. When they're trying to outdo you and they keep failing, because I'd imagine you're beautiful, you have fashion sense, you're kind, so you're beautiful outside and inside. And nobody can outshine someone who is beautiful outside and inside, because most people are only beautiful on the outside. On the inside, it's not that pretty. You see me? So this sadness that you feel should make you wise and make you know it's time to get the fuck out of there. Travel. That's what this is saying. So we have uneducated and irrational coming out next. That's your friend or friends who are making you feel sad simply because you're being sensible and confident. Brain and beauty. So this friend is simply uneducated and irrational. They don't know how to be a friend. They were probably not taught, because remember, everybody's coming from a different walk of life. Okay? You don't know what their parents were like or whoever they were raised up around. Humans are computers. The things that we see, the things that we hear, is all computer programming, the things that we choose to accept as our truth. If this person, your friend, whom you love, grew up in an environment where it was very competitive and things like that, then obviously when they get into a friendship with you, they're going to still have these qualities. Now, to get them to convert from being in that programming to getting them to be more open and giving and be happy for others, it's gonna be a hard job. And usually only God can take on them level of challenges. All right, so I wouldn't suggest that you try to change anyone. Don't hate her, but don't try to change her either. Know when to distance yourself. It may be lonely, but use that time to do some other things that's gonna make you a winner. That's the advice, all right, that I'm being told to give to you. So if you have, let's say you would normally spend 4 hours with your friend, spend 1 and use the other 3 to upgrade your skills in something that you love, some one of your passions, some one of your hobbies or something. Spend time doing that. Spend time with other people. Spend time with your grandparents. Spend time with your grandparents and spend time with yourself. Spend time getting to know yourself and spend time getting to the wisdom from the elders who have been through stuff, because there's not many proper grandparents around anymore if you're paying attention, because a lot of the grandparents now, they act like children. They don't really know much. If you have grandparents that actually know things, it would be good to spend some time with them, because it will help you to grow in years. And I may add, you can open up yourself to getting some other friends that are more on your level, because whoever this friend is that's in competition with you, they are not on your level. They have a distorted belief system, and you know better. You are sensible and confident. You don't need to be dealing with people with distorted belief systems, because they're only gonna make your life miserable. Because no matter how much you speak to them, they won't listen. Because first of all, she's trying to be better than you, so it's like, who the hell do you think you are? That's just gonna piss them off some more. That's a lesson that I had to learn the hard way. So you can keep loving this person, but you need to love this person from a distance. And a lot of the times I realize that distancing ourselves from people with these distorted belief systems of any kind, whether it's in a love relationship, a friendship, family ship, whatever kind of ship, your absence actually makes them, first, it probably gonna piss them off. It's gonna confuse them. Then it'll probably piss them off. But the good ones actually take the time sometimes to look into their self and see where they were going wrong. So by you taking yourself away from this friend, you will have given them some kind of a push to analyze the situation and hopefully their self. So what I'm gonna do for you is we're gonna get some advice. Let's get God's advice. I think this is a situation where advice will be helpful. So where do we find the advice for our beautiful, confident sisters who are dealing with friends who don't know how to be great friends? Advice. Yeah, you don't have to hate them, because then you'll be behaving like them, ignorant. And like I said, depending on how this person grew up, depending on their programming, she was programmed that way through somebody in her past. And she's held it as true. Now she meet up to someone who is up to her standard, and someone who has surpassed her standard. She's not very happy. And if she's not mature, she won't know how to handle what's happening, because she probably don't even understand what's happening. And if you try to tell her what's happening without being tactful, without having prayed first, you just might start an argument. Because this person is actually jealous of you, but you can't tell her that, because she'll take it as an offense. So how the hell do you go about? Let's see what God's advice is. Because we want to keep the peace, you know what I'm saying? Let her find her self-confidence. Let her see that she is beautiful too. We can all be beautiful. How do we do that? Let's see what God has to say. So, the Most High's advice to you. We're going to take that card, because there's too much energy in there. I call those the mystery cards. Look at that. At the bottom of the deck, self-sabotage. She's basically sabotaging herself, because she's messing up your friendship without even realizing it. And if you're trying to fix her, you'll be self-sabotaging as well, because she won't be ready to hear the truth of her situation. So the truth hurts. Look at this one. Perception. Distorted belief system. It's the way that she's seeing things, So let's see, God's advice. We got self-sabotage. You may be creating pain for yourself by standing in your own way. I hope you can read the bottom bit there. Then we have auric field. It's time to call in energy protection to shield, clear, and strengthen your aura. So I'm getting prayer with that one. Need to pray for guidance, pray for the wisdom on how to handle this situation. Because this situation needs to be handled tactfully. Especially if you actually love this person. You guys get along well. It's just that they have this little insecurity issue. Next we have the seeker of truth. You can feel the hidden truth behind your circumstances. Then we have unwavering faith. You are being asked to have faith in the unseen. Like I said, pray. Pray for, it is time to call in energy protection. So pray for energy protection to shield, clear, and strengthen your aura. So it's like the prayer that you send out to the unseen, which is the Most High. It will actually help you to maintain a balance between being yourself and helping to heal your friend from this sickness of insecurity. I can feel it. So if you believe that prayer will actually help you to heal your friend and you can continue your friendship with your clique, I like it. Yeah, and you should have unwavering faith. So don't think that God isn't hearing. Don't think that God isn't present. Don't think that God is not going to answer your call, because God loves to find situations to show off and show out and show up. But God loves invitations. So send out an invitation so that you can enjoy your friendship. You're your glam squad. You see what I'm saying? So let's see what this mystery card is. Self-love. You see that? There was way too much energy in this card for me to not pay attention to it. It's like it has something to say. Self-love. So this is, you already know about self-love. Your friend doesn't know about self-love. Because people who know about self-love, they do not compete with other people. People who know about self-love, they stay in their own lane. And even if they don't have what somebody else has that they want, they don't hate the other person. They work towards it. The sad thing is, when they do achieve it, then maybe the one who had it before, they might start hating them. But that's another issue in itself. So, it's all about self-love. You are learning that your capacity to love others is directly related to your ability to love yourself. So this is the lesson that your friend needs to learn. Self-love. So like I said, start with a prayer and know that God will show up and show out and show off. So we have, you are learning that your capacity to love others is directly related to your ability to love yourself. So your friend's capacity to love you is directly related to their capacity to love their self. You see? So be forgiving, be patient, and it looks like there's great news for you. So it's not a situation where you have to take yourself away completely. You just need to give this person some space and take some space for yourself. And like I said, say that prayer and know that God will give you the right words, create the right circumstances and situations to let your friend know that you actually truly love her. Let your friend know that you're not in competition. Let your friend know that you in your heart feel like we can all fucking shine because we bad. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the energy you want to move forward with. So, Gyal Dem, that's what's going on at this time. So, I hope you found the information here helpful. I want to thank you so much for watching. Until next time, ladies, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.